Hi, I'm Blouin, Chief Learning Officer for ASAE and the Center for Association Leadership, and I'm here with David Nour of Relationship Economics. David will be one of our thought leader sessions at the annual meeting in Toronto. In fact, he'll be presenting two sessions for us, a thought leader session on Sunday, August 16th, and then a session around social media on Monday the 17th. So let me start, David, by asking you, what is relationship economics?
It really is a culmination of what we call the art and science of relationships. How do we take something that we all know is important in engaging, interacting with others, make it much more quantifiable, much more strategic, much more intentional in the relationships you choose to invest in?
Well, how do you quantify relationships?
Great question. For the book, I interviewed 1,000 managers, directors, and executives, and everybody gets that relationships are important. Nobody measures it. Nobody says, I only have so much bandwidth. How do I prioritize which relationships I invest in? So think of this idea as a relationship scorecard. Think of this idea of a relationship value pyramid. Not just what are you doing, but why. A good example for you may be when faced with a challenge. Most people think about what should we do and how should we do it. Jim Collins, who I've had an opportunity to meet and brainstorm with, asks the who questions. Well, with this idea, we take it several steps further. What are you trying to get done? Who do you need? Who do you know? How do you, with value add, connect to people you already know, who like you, trust you, to the people you need to get things done? And how do you accelerate that in the process?
So there's so much focus now on social media and the social networking tools. How does that fit into quantifying relationships? Because you do not know these people that you are engaged with on tools such as Twitter or LinkedIn or Facebook.
Sure. Social networking, believe it or not, has actually been around since the 30s and 40s. And technology is just one sliver of it. Now, advent of Facebook and MySpace and Twitter have created a bubble and much stronger visibility for this arena. But traditional social networking is actually patterns, studying patterns in human interaction. So when it comes to social networking technology tools, I reinforce that, again, technology is not just one sliver of it, but what's as critical is you, the person, the processes of what you do and how you do it, and that in relationships, consistency is much more important than creativity. So if you think about most people we know, there's really three types of relationship builders. Givers, God bless Mother Teresa, right? They just altruistically give. Takers, the only time they call is when they want something. And investors. To be successful with social networking technology tools, you have to be a relationship investor. So if you start by giving, by providing insights, access, valuable information, and you think about how can I add value to others and their lives and what they're trying to do, you'll start building a lot of friends and building a lot of expertise, and people are going to seek you out, whether it's online or offline.
Very interesting. Well, I look forward to hearing more in Toronto. I hope that you'll plan on joining us at this session. Thank you.
My pleasure.